That's why they're trying to show this little side now. Because there was no doctor that came there. There was no doctor who came there. No doctor would write any ridiculous elementary kindergarten statement like that. No nurse, no first responders would be standing there looking like they don't know what to do. They look like the housekeeping staff that they just put these uniforms on. It's a certain statue, a certain, something, you look a certain way in the uniform when you have the license to support it. Just like I told you, I used to work in surgery, right? So for the most part in surgery, everyone's wearing the same uniform. But you can tell by the way, the gait, the stroll, the swag, who is the surgeon when they are walking down the hall in a team. You can tell who is the surgeon, how they are walking. You can tell. You can tell who is not. You can tell. These people had no training and you could tell. So what am I looking for in this here video? Olivia says, exactly. I don't see any relevance. Maybe it's me. Hard to follow. Exactly. Feels like a real distraction. And two, what do we care about? What do we care about this? Beverly Foster says at Tanya Carter, it's starting to seem like that. Okay. Kyranya says he even had the audacity to say the doctor took the Cabo 6 at their word and treated her for alcohol poison, acting as if they really did CPR. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All this new information and stuff, they are trying to cover the butts because the people that started this whole little stuff, now they have to try to cover up so they don't investigate the real doctor, who they used name and medical number to, put the lie out there. You see, Tanya says at Olivia, no, not you. It was BS. This one. Lori Lou says, this is textbook. Clearly not all the taint that occurred. Jamie says, exactly. No, none of this matters except the video. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Okay, I'm grateful on that, y'all. I'm grateful that people are seeing that. If somebody, could give me the reduced version of this, if there's some new pics or something like that, I'll be more than happy to okay, this is what we're going to do. Just so we'll be fair for the people that's in here that need to see the proof. So y'all see, I'm going to run my mouse down here and we will stop if we see something that looks pertinent and give a listen.
Reportó que una persona había sufrido convulsión por deshidratación.
Right, so this says all of this is alleged and everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Congestión alcohólica. Dijo que la persona, en este caso, Miss Robinson, paciente presentó dificultad.
Sí.
El procedimiento de levantamiento del cuerpo.
But that's not what happened. The 14 CPR procedures applied to her.
So where was this at? I have to bring this back, y'all, because this is important. They're trying to lie now and say that they put an immobilizer around her neck. Okay, I have to pull it back, y'all, because I need to make sure this is not what this man is trying to say. Actually, I guess I really don't have to. It doesn't make a difference anyway. They got me though when they trying to do this stuff. Here's just
en el cuello para inmovilizar a la víctima. La sube rápido a una ambulancia para atenderla en una clínica.
If the Cabo 6 had told the truth that they had beaten her, the doctor would have attended accordingly, placing a collar on the neck to immobilize the victim and quickly get her into an ambulance to treat her.
Okay, here's the lie right there. Okay, so there we go right there. They're trying to blame the Cabo 6, right? Because they told the doctor a lie. If they told the doctor the right information, none of this would have never happened. The doctor would have done this, right? Because this is the correct thing to do, is to immobilize, right? So, all my emergency workers out there, first responders, nurses, etc. When you go to an emergency scene, sometimes it's just the patient, right? You make an assessment. You look, you see, you know what's needed. You don't need the people what if there was no one there? So you mean to tell me that the doctor and the first responders were counting on information from some lay bystanders to know what to do? They should have looked at the victim and saw that all the fractures and all of the contortions and all of the damage, all of the injuries that were present, visible, and should have known to put the immobilizer on the neck. That's how I know it's a fake doctor. This is bologna sandwich again, y'all.
At the clinic.
Pero eso no fue así. Los 14 RCP que le aplicaron terminaron por agravar el estado de salud de Miss Robinson. Imagínese usted tener una fractura en el cuello, en las cervicales, y que alguien se suba a hacer presión en el pecho.
But that's not what happened. The 14 CPR procedures applied to her ended up aggravating Shanquella Robinson's
Oh my goodness, they are building and digging a huge hole for the real doctors. They're making them look like idiots. You mean to tell me that a doctor with 8 to 10 years of just, all this years of education, you mean to tell me that they're going to blame and hold responsible a trained physician to rely on the assessment from some lay people? Come on, y'all. Listen to this. This sounds ridiculous. This is hysterical. This is laughable. Come on. Kyrania says, yeah, I was surprised at a few of the moderators I saw over there. She's referring to, pointed out over there, these moderators. Let y'all know, come on, they see, this is drama. Get your popcorn, people. Where your popcorn at? Want the popcorn?
Imagine you having a fracture in the neck and on the cervical, and someone gets on top of you to put pressure on your chest.
Wow, they just building a hole. Building a hole. Building a hole. Deep. They're making the doctors and these first responders look like morons. Morons. When have first responders, the paramedics, the doctor needed your help? Needed you, was counting on you to tell them what to do. When have you ever heard a doctor blaming a lay person for the medical care, for the professional medical care that they rendered? Come on, y'all. That don't sound a little bit suspicious?
Eso fue verdaderamente letal.
That was truly lethal.
they're just making the doctors now more accountable for it. If you did CPR on a fractured, injured body like that and you didn't know it, come on now. Come on now. You get somewhere and you find somebody down, you don't even know what kind of injury, you immobilizing them anyway, just on GP. They need to do a little bit more research. They're showing pictures of CPR classes. It's more than knowing how to do CPR, getting a doctor's license, a medical license, a doctor, a physician. Why are they showing these elementary pics here? And notice that the shirt is off. Okay? They're just making it worse for themselves. They should have stopped at the first set of lies. Come on now.
Vamos a responder únicamente 10 preguntas sobre el tema de este reporte, no de otros temas. No se molesten en preguntar quién nos dio el reporte. Como han estado preguntando quién me dio la fotografía.
All right, now look at there. And he just showed us what it was supposed to look like, right? Look at these people. Look at these people. And somebody had left a comment talking about that they had saw, and there's another pic of Shanquella actually on the couch. Y'all putting her in the wrong position. She would have never been on the couch. You cannot the floor on a backboard, but not the couch. They would not have put the patient on the couch. They lying about stuff they don't know. They've been watching too much TV, y'all. This ain't how it's done in the real world. Nurses, come on, back me up. Y'all let them know this is not how it's done.
Porque no puedo revelar mis fuentes informativas.
We're only going to answer 10 questions about the 9/11 report.
Uh-oh.
No other topic. Not to be rude, but please do not bother asking who gave me the report.
All right. See there? They're already letting you know right there that you got to accept the truth that we telling you. You got to accept that. Don't ask about how this happened. Just accept it, right? Just like I said, the truth doesn't need explaining. It doesn't need me to prompt you on what I need you to get out of this. Give the facts and let the truth speak for itself. This is how you know when people are telling you a story, because they tell you a story. Kairanya says people are actually thanking him and sending him money for those lies. How can people be so gullible? People are gullible. People are gullible, you know. And again, too, y'all, let's not, get dismayed by that or get offended at somebody, because people are going to be benefiting from this. So try not to get distracted or offended at that. Let that happen, because you can keep your karma good and the blessings will come your way. But if you are projecting negative energy out to somebody else, it's not up to you to try to, just let the universe take care of them. That's what I'm saying. So you try not to get upset or offended at it, right? Because that's just life. That's just how it is. And this is done to distract you, your focus and your energy, instead of keeping it focused on justice for Shanquella. Now we focusing on pointing out these lies and doing all this stuff here. So we just gonna, we good though. I thank you though. I feel you on that. But can't worry about the people, because the people that are the gullible ones that need it, right? Some people need it. They need to go there and believe that, see, look, they're going to Red Cross people. Right? They did the CPR. And look at their faces. They must have saw something real bad, right? Not recognizing that first responders, we done seen all kind of stuff. We ain't nobody going there shocked. First responders, they see the worst. Can you imagine at the scene of a car crash, you got to go out there and try to find somebody's arm that was hacked off. You got to find the limb and hope that they can reattach it. These people ain't shocked. First responders ain't shocked. They not looking worried or scared, or they not counting on somebody telling them what to bring. What's up, Misty? Misty RN, please, Misty, let these people know that's not how it's going here. Misty's an RN, and she knows that this is not how it's done. You see, Misty said it just seems like a bunch of lies from him. Yeah. And it's like, why? But it's drama, and this is a show. This is the show. So Hey, Shiran Oki says there is another vlogger who says Nasir answered her on Instagram about was that Shanquella. The supposed Nasir said it was her. What, in this picture here? Y'all, come on. Do I need to go back to the first video back in November when Geraldo and the interpreter said that the maid found Shanquella in the bedroom, in the seated position that she fell in? That's how she was found, already stiff and cold and hard. So when they come to me now here in January telling me that Shanquella was dressed, she was in a different room, all that stuff, I say, make like a tree and leave. And leave with those bag of lies that you came in here with. That's what I say to that. And Jane D says, Clarissa La Baca, meaning shut up. Okay. All right. Hey, Ursula. Ursula says, they need to stop translating and painting a picture of hard work. Exactly. Making it look worse and making it look bad. Right? It's like they took this time to do the research on the things that the doctor was supposed to do, but they only did the research for the CPR stuff. Not the doctor would have made an assessment, right? Let's just say the doctor didn't, let's just say it was lies. Just come on now. Y'all, come on. You just have to, sometimes it's best to just tell the truth. It's best to tell the truth when all they really doing is waiting us out so they can finish cleaning up their mess. Great point, Ursula. Great point. She says they need to stop translating and painting a picture of hard work when all they really doing is waiting us out so they can finish cleaning up their mess. Exactly. And that's why we keep coming together for justice for Shanquella and determined not to get sidetracked, distracted, and let us not be weary in well doing. We still doing good, and we're gonna stay energized and encouraged. And Shiran Oki says another vlogger had a W. Another vlogger had a Tanya Carr says no good part, just more BS. Oh, okay. So true, because this is the same picture, y'all, right? We already saw this picture.